Let's switch to the NBA. A couple of key stars coming in, hurting and or out. Curry and then Luka. How are you capping those series based off those two injuries?
Yeah, it's one of those series where I'm looking at the other series that are going on across the NBA. We're going to get into Nets Celtics here in a bit as well. But there's too many question marks around that. Luka Doncic, the whole entire franchise, everything about the Dallas Mavericks is wrapped up with him holding the ball, controlling the ball, distributing and scoring when he needs to. So if he's not on the floor, I can't back them at all, one iota. And, of course, Steph Curry is one of the best players we've ever seen at the guard position. So if he's not healthy, I know Jordan Poole's been stepping up. I think it's one of those things for the Warriors where if they've had too many guys miss too many big stretches to where I can back them. We had Draymond out for a bunch of games. We know Clay, who's been playing well since he came back, missed a ton of games. And then now we're talking Steph, the third head of the monster, missing potentially the start of the playoffs. It's too much for me to overcome. I'd avoid the whole series because of those injuries.
Yeah, and the Warriors 9-3 in their last 12 against the Nuggets, covering, and they've won 5 down the stretch, so I like that. Let's switch to this highly anticipated Nets-Celtics series. Nets are humble underdogs, plus 120 right now on DraftKings. Do you agree with that, and what are your thoughts on Game 1?
Yeah, we talked about this, right? I sent you a text before in the middle of the Nets game in the plane, and I was like, "Hey, what do you think the line's gonna come out here?" And we both were kind of on different sides. It ended up opening even money. Now the Celtics have pushed all the way to -30 in some spots. This is an interesting series because I think a lot of people are still blinded on what Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving can put together in a 48-minute stretch. And I think too, we were talking about how can the Celtics be a favorite in the series and then be an underdog to win the overall conference? I think that's just a handle thing. They're so exposed on the Nets, they have been all year. So that's why you see that number fluctuate like it is. How do I see Game 1? I think the Celtics are going to win the series. I think they win Game 1. I am very bullish. I'm very bullish on teams that are coming into the playoffs humming. We're going to talk about the Bulls here in a sec too. The Celtics have been playing really, really good ball. When the team's not playing that well, we talked about the Nets not covering at home. I think their at home cover rate is in like the 25-30% range. I like teams that are playing really well, and that's what the Celtics are doing right now. I like them to win the series and Game 1.
All right, I'm on the Nets. I'm going down with the two best players in the series. Yeah, I said it. All right, let's switch to your Bulls. You going with your heart or your head on this one? 9.5-point Game 1 line. All thoughts on Bulls, Bucks in this series?
Yeah, a lot of people say, you shouldn't bet on your team and you don't want to bet with your heart. I've said it before. You don't want to bet with emotion. But the thing about the teams that you love and watch the most is you know the most about them. The Bulls cannot hang with the Milwaukee Bucks whatsoever here. Immediately when the line came out, I bet Bucks 4-0 to sweep at plus 380, and then I bet them plus 4-1 at plus 225. So I don't see any way the Bulls can get 2 wins here. So that's why I took both of those slots. They came limping into the playoffs. The Bulls were getting thrashed all April, and it wasn't like, hey, it's the last week of the season, a lot going on. They've been getting smoked since the break started. They haven't beat a good team in a few months. I like the Bucks easy in this series. Game 1, 9.5. That's a little bit of a tough spot because this is when the Bulls would come out with their most firepower in a Game 1 type of situation, coming off a couple of days rest. But overall in the series, give me the Bucks all day, 4-0, 4-1.
Love that, Sean. Little special right there, 4-0, 4-1. Let's get you out of here with your best bets for NBA playoff weekend 1.
Yeah, Monaco, is me and you were going head up. We're going to have to chat. I like the Celtics, man. Take the Celtics in this series, minus 130. You can get a little better price at some spots. I've seen minus 120. I've seen plus 100 even money on the Celtics. They're just a better team right now. And I think Marcus Smart, the leader for DPOY, is going to be one of those guys they throw at Kyrie and Kevin Durant. No one can stick Kevin Durant, but you can slow down Kyrie if you get a good perimeter defender in his face for a long period of time. Give me the Celtics for the series all day.